guys! Also, this is my Omori avatar. Omori Team 3D avatar, and it doesn't look that well rendered yet. I might edit some unique touches to the highlights. Maybe make it more, I don't know, scribbled? Ah, that's one way to put it. I can make it more scribbled. But the point is, welcome, Internet! Welcome to Lotie the Bunny channel! You know, like, hello intro, welcome to Game Theory, a channel. So, anyway, video, okay, I'm gonna select a video that I'm gonna capture. Alright, okay, as you can see, I'm gonna edit this, don't worry, there we go, that's better. Alright, anyways, chat, we're on my stream. It's been a while since I used this chat template. Okay, goodbye Internet. I am very aware what MATPAT said. Goodbye Internet, goodbye MATPAT. I have seen, oh, it's been 20 hours, okay. Literally, there's a lot of videos about MATPAT leaving YouTube. What? Twitter? Okay, before I watch that Hirohei video, don't mind me. No, I'm not. Oh, ads. Hold on a moment. Chotto mate. And the noise is still coming.
As you may have heard, MATPAT has recently announced his...
Yeah, as you may have heard. Give this YouTuber and respect. Twitter can't just catch a break. Yep, it's still increasing, by the way. There's a new video. And I'm live. So it's gonna spike some likes already. Pretty early on this platform. Even I'm knowing what the platform is up to. Chotto mate, there it go.
Ryder with a brief history, or Austin with the science, and Lee with the breakdown. They were all here because we all had a similar goal: to educate people through the lens of gaming. And then YouTube pivoted and then made it so that way doing a channel in that style doesn't really work anymore. But we still try to keep that ethos alive by making sure that we're regularly covering small indie projects. Stuff like OnlyCans, like Mandela Catalog, like OWO. OW.
These are the people who help you stay well. Searching lower prices and brands you love.
Again, see, I have evidence here. I type it off.
Here's better when it happens together. CVS Pharmacy. Healthcare happens together.
And agreed.
Hey, welcome to the barber shop. We'll be with you shortly. Take your pants off. Started this place with a lawnmower 5.0 Ultra and a dream.
That's
have
literally a lot of
sacks
new stuff.
with fewer risks of cuts.
No one is liking my comment.
I have number 5. Good choice.
Chotto. That's okay though.
So sit
That's not
back
the
and
point of the video. But before we internet lag, yeah, that's just literally what I said. There's a lot of people in the comments. Respect for Matt for being the face and other people for game teachers over the years. Yeah, I don't want to have to say much. Caleb City, thanks for everything, MATPAT. Yep, thanks to him. He really carried a lot of fandoms of lore theory or digging, huh? Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of thanks, MATPAT.
That's it. Send tweet. We're all done here. That's all you need to know, right? Oh, wow. Forgive me, by the way, if I'm a little bit more disorganized than usual. Normally, I would want to script out something like this pretty precisely. But with an announcement like this, I wanted to bring it back to just us. There's no one else in the room. There's no teleprompters. There's no nothing. It's just the way that this whole thing started. It's a conversation between us. And sorry that I keep getting emotional about this. I'll try not to, but it's a big deal. You know, like, if you think about it, this channel is Steph and my first child, really. Before we had Ollie, before we had Skip, Catbat, like, it was this. This was our baby. This channel has been going for 13 years. I think in total it's somewhere around like 1,200 theories. And only half of those are FNAF. Shocking. I know, we actually did stuff that wasn't FNAF related. But this has been a literal third of my life. And I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss this. I value what we have here. I value this conversation, this openness, this relationship that we share. And I'm sad that I won't be able to see you every week. Which then I guess prompts the question of like, why? Why am I doing this now? Why am I making this announcement today? Why am I walking away from the channels? Well, to be honest, it was Tom Scott. You can blame Tom Scott. Tom just did his farewell video and I'm like, well, he was able to do it. I want to be able to fly away in a helicopter. Obviously, that's not it. But really, my reasons for making this announcement today is probably largely the same as Tom's reasons, or Seth Everman's, or Captain Sparkles, or Papa Meats, or Stampy Longheads. Like, there's a lot of these videos that are
Chotomape. Let me take a breather here. Oh, I need to breathe. Oh, hello there. There's at least one fellow viewer here in the stream. I hope you're aware, as the stream title says, I did not record for the thumbnail, but I might do a simple doodle thumbnail. Probably, but still. Yeah, this is a MATPAT video. We're reacting to MATPAT's latest news about him. I don't know if the community post read it, but yeah, I want to stream about it so I can say something more. I've been a fan of MATPAT since I was very young, like a itty bitty little thing. So it's really personal for me. But ever since like with PewDiePie, not retiring, but like just not doing much usual, typical PewDiePie content anymore. Same for Jacksepticeye, Markiplier. I rarely watch those veteran YouTubers. Maybe even like Mr. Beast, MTDM, Stampy Cat. Mikain, I love his animation content. Captain Sparkles as well. Even Tom Scott, even that was the first recommended goodbye YouTube video for me. But seeing the others that he mentioned just made me realize, damn, it's gonna be a domino effect, isn't it? Also, my model does not express my voice right, does it? I'm just disappointed, you know, of YouTube as a platform, at least. And don't mind my rambling. And also, my Omori avatar. I don't know when I'm planning to use this avatar often, though. But I think this is the right time to use it, I guess. What else? Oh, right, MATPAT. Yeah. Still 13 years, huh? Time flies. Time flies for me, especially. Out of also some of my friends who knew MATPAT content as well, will feel this utter nostalgia, you know.
Are coming out these days, and there's going to be a lot more happening throughout this year. Steph and I have known this video would be coming for the last 3 years. We weren't sure it was necessarily going to be today. We didn't know exactly when it would fall, but we knew it was going to happen eventually. That's why over the last couple years we've been staffing up so much. That's why we partnered with a larger company to help run the channels. That's why we've been spending so much time outside of this box training up the team to make the best videos that they can. Because we knew that we couldn't do this forever. We knew that, honestly, we didn't want to do this forever. For as much as I love you, and I love overthinking things, and I love theorizing, I don't love late nights. I don't love the fact that Steph and I have been work first for over a decade, where I'm sitting down at dinner with my best friend, and we're talking about business logistics, or we're talking about animatronic toes. I miss the days where I could just sit down on the couch with her and play video games, and it's not for content. Or I'm playing a game and I'm not thinking about what theories are going to come out of that. I miss it.
Oh, that hits deep for us, huh? The burnout is kicking in of having fun. Yeah, it's all coming together. I'm already digging that burnout as well in my content since last year and my own personal life. But for his life, I just appreciate the dedication, man. 13 years? 13 years of being a YouTuber and a theorist and have 5 channels. GT Live, Style Theory, Game Theory, Film Theory, and Food Theory. Wow, what a big package. Damn.
So that's a big reason. That was a big one right there. But also just the internet's changing. My life has changed in the last 13 years. I mentioned Dolly before. He's the coolest little dude, and he's getting older by the minute. And I watch him, and he is so much fun. And he is so much smarter than I was when I was his age. He also probably knows the FNAF lore better than I do, which is a problem that I should probably address at some point. But honestly, I want to be able to spend more time with him. Another sad fact of the matter is I'm getting older. I'm 37 now. The other day, I actually had to Google my own age. And you know that when you have to start doing math in your head to calculate how old you are over the hill, my friends. Though to be fair, to my credit, I think I'm the only 37-year-old out there who has an unironic appreciation of Skibbity Toilet. Then again, maybe that's the problem, right? Maybe that's not a good thing. And honestly, because this is all about us being honest, there is a bit of a selfish side to this. When you think about it, there's only really 2 ways to step away from a YouTube channel. You either just decide the day that you stop uploading and you're like, I'm done, or you just keep uploading videos from now until the heat death of the universe, and you watch as your relevance slowly dies or your passion slowly dies. And for me and my journey in this place, I always wanted to go out on a high note. And when you stop and look at the last year, this has been the best year in the theorist lifespan ever. No joke. It is our highest view year. It is the year where we launched Style Theory and immediately put our foothold in a brand new space, and that took off, and now we're one of the top style and fashion channels on YouTube, and that kind of completes the trifecta.
Oh, hey, welcome to RNA.
Of, hey, we now have a top channel in 4 different verticals
that just made me
that are
so upset,
completely different.
please.
And no other YouTuber really has ever been able to do it to that scale. That's amazing. This is also the year where I was able to meet you guys at our Broadway show. I was able to play at the PGA and show that, hey, YouTubers aren't particularly good at golf, but they can make your event relevant for a couple of minutes. It was also the year that I got to host the Streamy Awards, and it wasn't cringe. I mean, to be fair, the Streamy Awards are always a little bit cringe, but it was the right amount of cringe. When I pull up videos of all my favorite creators, and I watch them, and all of a sudden I start hearing people just casually dropping, "That's just a theory."
It's just a theory, a game theory.
Now, this is just a theory, people.
At the end of the day, it's just a game theory.
That's just a theory. A Freebirds theory.
Also a lot of lore, so if you're a big theory head, proceed at your own risk.
I did not know about this theory.
That's a theory.
That right there, that is incredible. That's the note that I want to leave on.
Oh, you wanna this catchphrase? That's just a theory. A game theory. I love that. Oh. Ooh, I just love that so much. I really wish that, MATPAT really on that high note. Yeah, that it's just so nostalgic. I'm very aware of like any content creators out there will now make a game theory reference or parody of it. Now I want to make a reference maybe soon on a high note. I'm just glad actually and relieved. One thing I'm relieved and glad, not him leaving. You know, I'm also upset. My friends are upset. Still crying about it. Still reminiscing what kind of memories or childhood they have. For me, I'm just reminiscing just how great of a childhood I had of his content and the people on his channel, because it just means so much to me. Finally, a YouTuber that, well, one of the YouTubers when leaving YouTube or not being too active with YouTube, being a veteran, yeah, will not have any dark background controversy and end on a low note. It really and on a high note on his own volition. That's what I love about it, even though it's because of a lot of reasons.
And that's how you just know it's the right time. It's hard to say. Because change is scary. Change is hard. But sometimes the right decision isn't the easy decision. The easy decision would just be to carry on doing this and do FNAF Part 332. But that wouldn't be the right decision. I think the best way to explain it is with a video game analogy. Feels appropriate, right? Whoa, it's game theory. Ha! Did it. Check the game part of it off. But the way I like to think about it is Earthbound. I think I've made it pretty clear over the years that is, without question, my favorite game of all time. Sans' Nest, all that, you're all familiar with that. But what you might not be familiar with at this point is how the game ends. At the end of Earthbound, after you save the world, everything opens up to you. You can revisit every single location that you've been to. You can talk to every NPC that you met on your journey. And it's this incredible moment as a gamer. You see just how many lives have been impacted thanks to your journey. And then after spending as much time as you want talking to all those people, you end up back home. You go back to where it all began, where you were just a kid waking up in bed and starting your adventure. And even though your mom's there and your dog's there and your weird telephone dad's there, it feels different somehow. Like, sure, this is still a place of love and acceptance and comfort and security, but you just don't quite fit anymore. Because you just traveled the world. You made all these new friends. You are different. You grew up.
Yeah.
And your relationship to this place grows up. It evolves. In
Yeah.
case you couldn't tell, I'm Ness, which I guess would also mean that I'm also Sans. But I was also Ness in the FNAF movie, which just opens up all sorts of weird canon. Slap a thumbnail on that one. So anyway, there you have it. That is why I'm leaving. I hope you can understand. But that obviously begs the question of, like, what happens to the channels? Well, for the next 10 weeks, we're going to have ourselves a big old going away party. If Unis Anus taught us anything, it taught us that you probably shouldn't use urine for a personal sauna. But if Unis Anus taught us two things, one was to not choke on your own urine, but two was to appreciate the time that you have left. So that's why over the next 10 weeks, we're going to have a bunch of theories that are going to be a lot of fun, revisiting old favorites, getting some closure on things. We're going to see some familiar faces, a lot of awesome stuff. Although to be fair, I think it's 9 weeks, and I think we counted this one as week 1. That was stupid of us. That, my friends, is how you wind up getting Wario being 10 feet tall. Mathematical rigor. Should have double-checked the numbers. So I have 9 theories left on each of the channels. But we're going to call them MATPAT's Final 10 because that just sounds better. At which point then on March 9th, we're going to have that big going away celebration, MATPAT's Final Theory, and I just dust away. I stand astride my Music Man and I just whipping Nene off into the distance.
Whipping
But then
Nene.
something special happens. Do the channels go away with me? No.
No.
Actually, I've always thought that anyone can be a theorist, right? If you are passionate about a topic and you love to overthink it and over-research it, then congratulations. You're a theorist. And that could range from, hey, I have family recipes that I'm constantly looking to refine, to, hey, I want to create the perfect fantasy sports team. Because here's the thing, sports pros, at the end of the day, if you are in the statistics and numbers and doing calculations to see if your team won or lost, you're just playing a glorified Dungeons and Dragons game. You're one of us, my friends. And sure, game theory is a format that I created. It's a show with this very excitable host who makes a lot of cringy dad jokes and says the word lore a lot. But at the end of the day, it's more than just the host. It is a show. It is a format. And in a broader sense, it is a state of mind. It's a way of thinking and approaching the world around you. It's more than just the host. And when you think about it, not a lot of YouTube channels function that way. We're special in that regard. Like, you're not going to be able to get another Markiplier stepping into the Markiplier channel. And you're never going to be able to recreate Jenna Marbles And to be honest, you're never going to get another MATPAT either. But you can have another game theorist. You can have another film theorist or food theorist or style theorist. I think in a lot of ways, we almost function kind of like the Doctor Who of YouTube, where as one host fades away, a new one kind of respawns in their place. And they're able to put their own unique spin and flavor on the format and make it their unique thing. You have eras of the different theorist channels. And so, you know, my era is fading away and someone new is coming in. Maybe this is the David Tennant to Matt Smith transition.
Wow, that's a nice reference. I am a big fan of Doctor Who. I hope the viewer's still watching here. Yeah, that's nice. That's a long age error in extra. Oh, by the way, for Doctor Who, I love the clever regeneration of the acting of the actors. You know, different actors and casting of all ages and their own flavor of the Doctor, and your own version and your favorite. Not just the Doctor Who. It's kind of like the voice actor situation for Pacific iconic or legacy characters, but I'll never forget the most favorite and iconic ones. You, MATPAT, your era might end, but you are iconic. I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. Really nodding that salute. Now, let's see.
Solid series episodes right there. So, who then is going to be taking over the channels? Well, I don't know if you've noticed this, but fewer and fewer of the words that I'm saying in any given episode are actually mine. If you go down to the credits, you can actually see in the description that there are certain names that have been appearing more and more frequently. Like, yeah, I'm listed on every single one as the writer because I touch every single script, I polish it into my voice, but in all honesty, the bulk of what I'm saying is coming from someone else. It's their research, it's their work. Why should they have to filter their creativity through my voice? I've always envisioned these channels as a place where we could spotlight all sorts of creators. I mean, it even goes back to the original URL of this channel, right? It isn't game theory, it was always the game theorists, because this was a place where you could find a lot of like-minded creators, all with a passion for gaming and education. That's why we had the partner shows like Gaijin Goomba with Culture Shock, or Drake with Smash History, or Ryder with A Brief History, or Austin with The Science, and Lee with Breakdown. They were all here because we all had a similar goal: to educate people through the lens of gaming. And then YouTube pivoted and then made it so that way doing a channel in that style doesn't really work anymore. But we still try to keep that ethos alive by making sure that we're regularly covering small indie projects. Stuff like OnlyCans, like Mandela Catalog, like OWO. OWO? See? I learned. But if we're doing that for all these other creators, why aren't we doing it for the creators on our own staff who have been in the trenches doing the research, writing these words to deliver to you over the last couple of years?
With the American Express Gold Card, every day is golden. Dine on incredible cuisine with points on the side. Fill your cart with all your favorites, and then some. Satisfy your cravings, sweet or savory. Make every day golden with the American Express Gold Card.
Oh my gosh, the ad. I'm so sorry. I blank out.
I have been
so
fortunate.
annoying.
I have been so blessed to have this platform available to me that you've given me over the last 13 years. But I think now it's time to pass it on to the next generation. It's time to give someone else a shot. But I realize that I'm getting off track here. So back to the question, who is taking over? First off, it's not going to one person, but rather 4. I would not wish my schedule on anyone. Like, sure, I'm willing to not sleep for the last 13 years of my life, but I feel like as Old Man YouTube passing this along to the next generation, I should probably do my best to try and make it more sustainable for them. It's also going to people that you're already familiar with. You've seen them showing up in shorts. You've seen them here on the couch with me for GT Live. You've sometimes seen them washing their hair with me in my own shower. Don't read too much into that, but it is accurate. Most importantly, though, they're each an expert in their own individual subject matter, and they've been spearheading the creative of the channels for the better part of the last year. And I think what's maybe the most fascinating about all of this is that each of the 4 of them come to us from a completely different angle. You know, so for instance, you have Lee, right? Lee's going to be taking over film theory, and Lee has been with us for 10 years. 10 years. It's crazy. I believe he was actually editor number 3 for the channels. We had Ronnie, and then we had Ryder, Foot of a Ferret, and then we had Lee. I think his first theory that he ever worked on was Rosalina's Peach's daughter, Peach is Dead. One of my all-time favorite episodes that we've ever done on the channel. And over time, he rose up. He had his own show on the channel here. He had Breakdown, which were these just beautiful documentaries that were edited in such an incredible way. And since then, he's been spearheading a lot of the creative on both the writing and the visual side. And then, of course, you have Amy over on Style Theory. And Amy is actually a very different case here. When she first approached us, I think it was 6 years ago, she didn't know about the channels. All she knew was that she wanted to learn everything that she could about digital video, and that Theorist was kind of the place that you went to learn that stuff. Like, we were the best when it comes to analytics and optimization and programming and things like that. She got in, and she just devoured everything that we threw at her. So much so that she eventually got to the point where she was so good that she was consulting the largest mobile game company in the world based off of the stuff that we were working on here in studio.
Wow.
Incredible. And all of that while being responsible for packaging somewhere around like 500 episodes across all the channels. And then she helped me and Steph brainstorm Style Theory for 2 years before the channel eventually launched, hoping that maybe one day she would be able to rise into the hosting role for it. And now here it is. And then, of course, you have Santi and Tom. Santi over on Food Theory and Tom over here on Game Theory. And interestingly enough, they both grew up watching Game Theory. We were their childhood show, which, to be fair, just shows how old we are. Santi would eventually go work at Mythical with Rhett and Link before coming here, where he is bravely spearheading Food Theory and letting me mercilessly make fun of all of his recipes. He's much better than I give him credit for. I just like to give him a hard time. And then Tom, he worked at Disney and Fox, but he knew all along that he wanted to be here, right? Like, this was his aspirational goal. He wanted to write here.
Respect, Tom. Respect to the current state of the world right now. I don't know why I'm sounding like this, but yeah. Arigatou gozaimasu, Tom.
Emailed us a cold email outreach. We just miraculously saw it, decided to audition him, and he crushed it. His first episode that he worked on was actually watching every single installment of the Pokemon anime to calculate Pikachu's level. And to be fair, that was his pitch. Like, I have asked people to do some crazy things in the past, but not even I'm that brutal. Like, I've watched Team Rocket blast off so many times, but he's like, this is an episode I'm passionate about. I think I'm going to knock it out of the ballpark, and I'm going to show you how committed I am. And he has been so committed ever since. So committed, in fact, that I told him, hey, if you're joining the channels, you do realize that you're going to have to read every single FNAF book. And he's like, boom, he did it. And we're up here going crazy in the FNAF attic. But not only did he read every FNAF novel, he also read every single Hello Neighbor book. Yeah, he went that far. Currently, he's working his way through Bendy because the new movie's coming up. If nothing else, I think that really proves his level of commitment and also his appropriate level of insanity.
Yes, we won't forget when MATPAT almost got insane with all this theories. You know how terrifying those things are. You know how that feels. Yeah.
He's a bit off the cuff at times. Like, I don't know if you saw on a recent GT Live, but Tom was here on the couch with me, and he actually denied that the moon existed, which was a choice.
The main character from the chat says, that sounds like somebody who doesn't have a flag on the moon.
I mean, that's if you believe it's even that. The moon?
I don't think he actually believes that, but if he does, we're going to get some weird Majora's Mask theories, let me tell you. When I go out at this point, I am recognized at least 5 times. It's crazy. It's a really high number at this point. And it's a fascinating split because 50% of the time it's like, oh my gosh, you're MATPAT. You were my childhood. I loved watching your FNAF theories. And I'm always like, well, FNAF's still going. And they're like, what? No way. And we talk about the new game, and it's always really fun. But the other half is, oh my gosh, you're MATPAT. You are my childhood. I'm watching you right now. I loved your most recent theory. That's awesome. That's such an honor. I have been so honored to be a part of all of your lives. But I think it's time for someone else to have that honor. I think it's time for someone else to get to ruin some childhoods. And that just kind of leaves us with one final question, right? Which is, what about me? Where do I go? Do I just retire to a beach somewhere? Do I whip a nene off into the distance? No. I'll still be here. Obviously, first off, we've got our final 10 episodes, like I said, so that's, well, it wasn't 10 episodes. However many episodes are left between now and March 9th, we got those. I'm going to be on GT Live from now until the foreseeable future, probably until the end of the summer. That feels about right. And then we have the big going away video on March 9th. After that, I, stand aside as Santi, Lee, Amy, and Tom step up and take over the hosting role. But I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be alongside the creative directors talking about programming, brainstorming ideas for upcoming episodes. That's awesome. I love that. I don't want to give that up. But the other cool thing about this is that it opens up the door for me to turn the script. For the last 13 years, I've been commenting on other people's IP, but now that I'm stepping out of those roles, I get to create the IP. Still as a part of Theorist, but I get to create things that are going to challenge those new hosts of the channel. Things that I've had in the back of my mind from years of studying media that I can now make a reality, and the channels can comment on them. Things like, for instance, I have a lo-fi mystery series that I think you're really going to dig. It's basically like if you took a lo-fi channel and applied an ARG narrative to it, it becomes lore-fi. I am so stoked about this. The music is sounding really good. The animations are coming together really well. That's going to be launching in a couple weeks. We'll see if Lee over on Film Theory is going to be able to solve it. In April, I'm actually going to be coming back onto Style Theory to host a giant fashion show that we're doing there. We all collectively had this thought of like, hey, online brands, online influencers are coming up with their own apparel lines. Why is there no place to showcase that sort of stuff? And then it hit us like, hey, we have a style and fashion channel. Why aren't we doing it ourselves? Creators in Fashion by Style Theory, that is coming to you in April, hosted by me. Some of the time that I'm not hosting the channels, I'm going to be practicing my runway walk. Because let me tell you, if I'm sashaying down the runway, if I'm stomping the runway, it's not going to be pretty right now. So I need to practice that a little bit. There's also this animation show that we did a pilot for in like the middle of last year. It's basically like if you took Gravity Falls but aged it up and made it about adulting. It's really, really solid. And also there's this video game idea that I want to do for like so long that I've never had the opportunity to really like dive into and make reality. But now it's my chance to step into the role of Scott Cawthon and challenge the new game theorist. There's always been the memes about, are Scott Cawthon and I the same person? Not yet. But who knows? Maybe starting later this year. And those are just the immediate things that I have on my to-do list because I want to make fun, cool things for you. And
oh my gosh, arigatou gozaimasu. MATPAT! MATPAT-san! Oh my gosh, MATPAT!
Even if it's not a weekly episode, I still want to give those things to you because I think you'll like them. You matter to me. You are so important to me. Every single one of those people who stop me on the street, it's an honor, right? It's interesting. Because of this whole transition, I've been thinking a lot about my time on these channels and the evolution that we've gone to together. In the beginning, right, I was kind of like the edgy older brother where I would talk about like, oh, did you know that Link is dead? And let's make some boob jokes. And then at a certain point, I evolved into DadPat, right? I became a little bit more mature. I had the team around me. I had to be more careful about who I was saying was dead on a regular basis. Instead of talking about boobs, I ended up talking about Luigi's bulge. That felt like the right decision. I think I'm kind of evolving into a Grandpa Pat, you know, for lack of a better term. And just like your grandparents, hopefully cool grandparents, but just like a grandparent, you know, you don't get to see me all the time. And I don't get to see you all the time. And maybe we call and talk to each other every once in a while. But at the end of the day, that grandpa loves getting to see you. Maybe he shows up at a special event. Maybe he shows up at a holiday. Maybe he shows up at the Theory Wear fashion show. Who knows? But he so looks forward to seeing you. And the love that he has for you, it doesn't go away. That grandpa is so proud of you. And he cherishes the relationship that you've had so much. And he is so honored to be a part of your life. To have been a part of helping you grow and helping you experience the world.
Oh.
And he looks forward to seeing you at the next event. And if you see him on the street, we'll hang out. And hopefully he brings you cool, fun gifts. I know this is going to sound cheesy. And I know the internet will probably rake me over the coals for crying for one, but I love you guys. I do. You're not just numbers. You're not just ad impressions. You're not just merch sales. What you have done for me and from everyone I talk to, what I've done for you is special. It's special. When I was in middle school, I had this goal of making the world a better place because I had been a part of it. It didn't have to be big. It didn't have to be curing cancer. But I wanted there to have been a ripple impact. Just because I was there. Butterfly effect and all that. We've done it.
Thank you.
We've been able to achieve something great here. You have taken me on the wildest, craziest 13-year ride of my life. And I'm so grateful. So, Grandpa Pat is going to sign out now, and I'll be around for a couple more weeks. I'll be living around the house for a while. We'll have a big family reunion celebration. Then I'll go off to my little shack in the woods, my retirement home down in Florida, and I'll pop in every once in a while. Anyway, at this point in my notes, I had it written that we're going to start the countdown clock of that, like, final 10 episodes, final 9 episodes, so start that. I don't know what it's going to look like yet. Hopefully the editors don't rip off Unisanas too much. If they do, I hope they change it. And with that, I'm going to say, for one of the final times, not the final time, but one of the final times, as always, my friends, remember, it's just a theory. A game theory. Thank you. Thank you for
watching. Thank you. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Salamat, MATPAT. Oh my gosh. No, I won't end the stream right now, even though it's been 30 minutes and I want it to be an hour. But Hero hates video. Let's see what Twitter's doing now. I don't really use Twitter at all. Not much of you think of it. But anyway, let's focus on the beauty. Not the beauty, more like, let's see what Twitter's up to this time. Thanks to Hirohei. I'm subscribed to just to see any Twitter stuff.
Imminent departure from the internet. And some people on Twitter are now taking the opportunity to try and cancel the man. This sort of thing comes off so fake and opportunistic. Like they had plenty of time to bring this up before at some point, but nope. They waited until he said he was leaving the internet, and there's all this extra attention on him. It just comes off very disingenuous, and like, the people trying to cancel him don't really care about what they're saying, and that they're just doing this all for clout. That takes us to this tweet with over 2,300 likes, where this person says, "Did everyone forget MATPAT support/supported autism speaks?" And as you can see, one of the top responses there says, "I'm autistic and you're just yapping." The OP continued, saying, like, who cares if he quits? Plus, his theories aren't all that good either. The ableists are whining for anyone who wants it. And linking to a thread from 2020. 2020, it says, "Gonna do a thread of awful things MATPAT has done." The OP then continuing, "Muting. Follow for more bangers." Yep, just like I said at the beginning of this video, this stuff is so disingenuous. It's all just for clout. MATPAT stands almost as bad as Dream stands. If you're reading this in your mat, just block me. There's no way you're bringing this up after 2 to 3 years after it happened. We have heard no news of him ever wanting to donate to that company again. And also, wasn't it that he was supporting a specific company that he didn't know was also supporting Autism Speaks? And once again, person linking to a thread from 2020.
Rumors.
I love how this person says there's no way you're bringing it up after 2 or 3 years, and then they just bring up something from 2020.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No, I wasn't just bringing up stuff from 2 to 3 years ago. I'm bringing up stuff from 4 years ago. He didn't know what that organization meant, and it was years ago. After he was educated on it, he never ever raised money for them again. It was a genuine mistake that never happened a second time. I don't care for MATPAT, but to do this while he quits is pretty much hate writing this man. You're literally just trying to stir up drama. Is this really the attention you want? Pathetic. The OP also hid a number of responses. Let's take a look at some of them. "This is so cringe. It was 3 years ago. He already apologized for it. Stop making up reasons to hate popular things." Hidden. oh look, a terminally online loser waiting for an opportune moment to trash on a content creator for attention. Go outside, loser. Hidden. From one autistic to another, go screw yourself. Hidden. And to no one's surprise, there's also very unoriginal people on TikTok getting in on this cancellation attempt, which is ridiculous because the man's like quitting anyways.
Really? They wanna
I mean, it's
they
ridiculous
wanna
for a lot
like
of reasons, but, you know,
fake
let's just take
expose
this.
him?
People are upset about MATPAT quitting.
Yeah, these are really your typical Twitter. I'm not surprised anymore. Like, not surprised at all. As you would say. I don't know what to say. But, yeah, let's proceed.
So I bring up the fact that he's a transphobe who donated to Autism Speaks. Responses include, bro, he misgendered Deltarune characters, and the Autism Speaks stuff happened in 2016. Stop trying to find ways to hate to be different. They were Deltarune characters, and the Autism Speaks stuff was once. Y'all are so soft it's insane. Get off your phone. Why is it always the best ones? I knew there would be a video like this, and I'm surprised on how anyone can remotely take it with a straight face anymore. Isn't this like a while ago? Like a good 6 to 7 years ago, yeah. And the donation, he probably did not know what they really did. What are you talking about, bro? This is brain rot. Bro, what? I'm glad he quit now. Yeah, when you just believe something on TikTok without any sort of evidence or anything, like, I can't believe people actually act like that, man. TikTok MS when they try and spread hate and misinformation just to be different. This is why no one takes y'all seriously.
Yeah, that's why I don't use TikTok
like
either.
99.99% of people don't take them seriously. There's some. You're not special. Stop trying to be. This is so corny. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just pretty funny stuff, man. Hope you guys got a laugh out of this one. I enjoyed recording it. And of course, all the best to MATPAT. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys
I think you guys. Wait.
for tuning in. Consider liking and or subscribing if you enjoyed this video, so we can do this again sometime. And I'll see you guys in the next segment.
Yes. Oh no. No. Oh. Not gonna go with that ad. Choto mate. We're gonna end this right here. So yeah. I think I'm gonna end this as well. Yeah.
Let's say I'm a biology student working on a
the
research
zombies
paper.
virus that swept
As
through.
I work, I incorporate research from websites to support my ideas.
How about YouTube? I'm Quinn.
It's crucial that I cite these resources to maintain the integrity of my work. With the
Yeah. Media literacy is dead. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Hatsune Miku Triple Baka. The song is nostalgic. I might do an Osu stream. Maybe using an Omori avatar isn't so bad. Or at least my attempt of making my own Omori 3D avatar. But you know what I mean. Yeah, so I'm gonna say this end of stream. So probably on a quick note, this stream specifically, because this is just your typical, not typical, I'm just reacting or just discussing things. But let me tell you, this burnout thing, I can relate to that. You know, YouTube doesn't feel fun anymore as it used to be, right? Well, I started doing YouTube since, when did I start YouTube? Let me see my old. Oh, would you like to see my analytics? Would you like to see my ooh, this is the perfect time. Would you like to see my analytics? So arigatou gozaimasu for 211 subscribers, fellas. Yeah, the editing and like sing-alongs and whatever edits I do, secondary channel. Yeah, they're not really great. That I end up that way, but anyway, this is my description. I have over this kind of links. The only reason I have Instagram is for that specific sake of it, and DeviantArt back then, and Amino as well. Our 7051 videos. I have been here since 2016, folks, my fellas. I've had YouTube. I've not had YouTube. I had my YouTuber account since September 25, 2016. Oh, how fast time flies! And I already only have 21,350 views so far. If it's like an overall stuff. Okay, now I will manage videos. I'll show you what I'm made of. I'll show you what I'm made of. This is my old video. I am lagging. Gomen masai. Gomen. I am lagging. But anyway, okay. Analytics. Let's go with analytics. Ta-da! I'm still okay. Yeah, arigato YouTube, but sometimes it's just not helping me. Yeah, the frequent content and. But anyway, I need the audience. Alright. Purple means not subscribe. You fellas really did not subscribe. Well, again, like I said, I'm not gonna encourage you. I'm still figuring, what about this year? Am I going back to animating again? Yes, I might, if I feel like I have a source of reference. Or maybe just animatics or edits. I'm figuring out how to make animation. Some tricks, I guess, from the skills I acquired for years, and also burnout to not eat stuff. And yeah, top demographics are from the US. Purple are returning viewers. Most of them are always new viewers. Alright, I'm getting reasons why. Okay, unique viewers. But most of them are the ones that didn't subscribe yet. That's the issue here. Top searchers. Oh! Okay, okay, it's not yet. Okay, the dashboard. The dashboard, this. Yeah, oh, by the way, maybe that's why, because of the freaking copyright strike I got. Yeah, you know Pink Corruption? Well, I can't play it now because I don't want the stream to copyright strike. There's a little rant here, a little tangent, as you will, before I end this stream. A little beef, not a big deal really, but a little beef, you know, little beef. Like, not cool, YouTube. I don't know what's going on, if it's YouTube copyright ID of the algorithm, or if it's an actual genuine person that just notices my video and a copyright claim. Either way, I don't think this YouTuber even does it. Oh, by the way, it used to be Lucas the Dubber, and I was just a kid doing this fan dub stuff, you know? So far, only 3 out of my 5 videos of this Pink Corruption thing is out, and 3 of them have been, well, copyright strike at that specific day during my Christmas vacation, and I'm still waiting for it to expire. I don't know if it's affecting my algorithm, but it's really affecting it since December 21. Thanks, YouTube. No, really. Thank you. Now you realize you're gonna not make me encourage views again. Alright. Typical. Is your typical viewership. Alright. Alright. Okay. Oh, right. Speaking of dubs, would you like to see... Would you like to see that old video, that dub video I used to do? I don't know what accent I'm saying anymore. I'm not here to insult anybody. See? The only thing that's not copyright, of course, is these older videos that's been the popular stuff. It used to be very popular. I got like 2.5k views or something with those other stuff. Nostalgic edits and stuff. I will try to play Doki Doki if I feel like it. Or Omori. Well, I have an Omori avatar right now, but I meant like genuine Omori. I wonder if I should do a VTuber intro again. VTuber! Takanaita! Takachotai! Yay! Takanaita! Seno. Seno. Yeah, I wonder what else though. Oh, you don't have to say sorry if you're busy. It's daijoubu. I wonder if I should say daijoubu. It's daijoubu. I'm gonna type somewhere.
Smile for the camera.
Yeah, this is my old video. Also, yep, Steamboat Willie edit. Yep, I hid some old comments there that used to be there. The hate comments. My first hate comment is my first, I guess, official debut of doing fan dubs. It was 6 years ago. 2017. See how old time flies? I won't even mention how old I am at the time, but ooh, baby, nostalgic for me. Let's go. It's nostalgic for me, and I shall do the Mario voice. Mamma mia! Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia. It's daijoubu. Going to end this stream. Yep, daijoubu. Daijoubu. But anyway, it's just, and yeah, I'm seeing so many videos now. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you listen to this because you're gonna watch this anyway. Oh, chotto mate. I don't know if I should end the stream now or I am planning to end the stream though. Hello, Konichiwa. Yeah, I'm just finished my MATPAT reaction-esque video. That's all I want to discuss. Besides Captain Sparkles and others, but I don't watch their content as much as I can remember. Like MATPAT is one of the YouTubers or big veteran YouTubers that I watched a very long while. But enough about that. I already got through that. The stream replay will go with that recap. Anyway, the point is, yeah, my first dub, huh? My first. Hey, I might redub this. Eh? I feel like I want to redub this. Is it maybe live on stream? Would it be good? Raw? Oh yeah. Let's see. Help! Okay, Kara, are you ready? Do your creepy face! Rah! Ah! Look, Kara! I made us heart lockets! I love it! Thank you, Azriel. Howdy, Kara! Smile for the camera! Ha! This time I got you. I left the cap on purpose. Now you're smiling for no reason. Hey, Azriel. Remember when we tried to make that pie? What? Oh, yeah, I remember. When we tried to make butterscotch pie for Dad, right? The recipe asked for cups of butter, but we accidentally put in buttercups instead. It was fun to bake with you, though, even if we used the wrong ingredient. Yeah, those flowers got him really sick. I felt so bad. We made Mom really upset. I should have laughed it off, like you did. Anyway, where are you going with this? That's it, Azriel. I can eat buttercups so you can absorb my soul to cross the barrier. I don't like this idea, Kara. Are you crying, Azriel? What? No, I'm not. Big kids don't cry. We can do this. Yeah, you're right. You're doubting me. No! I'd never doubt you, Kara. Never! We'll be strong and free everyone. Yeah. We'll be strong. We'll free everyone. I'll go get the flowers. Kara, can you hear me? We want you to wake up.
Kara, you have to stay determined. You can't give up. You are the future of humans and monsters.
Psst, Kara, please, wake up. I don't like this plan anymore. No, I said I'll never doubt you. 6, right? We just have to get 6. And we'll do it together, right? Azriel, I want to see the flowers from my village. I promise you will, Kara. Kara, please! You can't die! Not yet!
At least we got to see the flowers.
Ah! Monster!
It killed that child! Attack! Wait!
Azriel, you have to fight back! Kara, no, I can't do it! You'll die if you don't fight back! I can't hurt them! Let's just go home. Okay, let's go home. Damn it. Stop ad. "12-year-old." Nostalgic. I kinda miss. Okay. Anime. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna watch this next time. Come on. Yeah. Oh, because of spam. Oh. I kinda miss when it's not in spam. But anyway. Hope that isn't too distracting. Yeah. I'm planning to end the stream very much soon anyway, so it's gonna be my as MATPAT would put it, it is just a theory. Indie YouTube content theory. Thanks for watching. Now it feels awkward. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Salamat. Lot out.